Welcome in, guys.
Welcome to LBOC with Lil Ms. SmoKii, your host. Last week, we interviewed Sugar, known as Slim, and what a great story that he shared with us. Well, tonight we have Turtle, and boy, do we
What's up, guys?
It's for him.
It's going to be fun tonight.
I figured Turtle likes Halloween, so I had to put my bunny ears on.
Heck yeah, man. Hey, Halloween is absolutely my favorite. I love it. It is the best time of the year. You're going to find out why I love it soon enough. But thank you so much for having us on here tonight, or having me on here tonight. I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be fun.
Yes, I agree. All right, well, it's going to be Turtle and I, if we're able to just do us for this interview.
Absolutely, let's do it. In fact, let's get our introduction going. I mean, what is it? We're missing our video. We didn't even get the little bit of coffee. I want to hear that jam, man. Let me get in there to groove and go and do my thing. I mean, come on. It is a Thursday night. I'm ready to party, and we talking about Halloween.
Countdown.
How do it? Okay, what is okay?
Okay, there's some music. I'm down with that.
Rise and grind. It's that time. Morning sun. Coffee chime. 3 small folks, 1 average bro. Tune in now. Let's start the show.
Okay, that's not the right one.
That's fine. Well, do me a favor, Shortcut. I love you and I love Roy Boy, but this is for me and her. I need y'all to bounce.
Bye-bye.
It's a Turtle Show. It's my time. It's prime time. Let's get this going.
Right?
Oh, I'm ready.
There we go.
And then switch up spots, because I like seeing me on the right side. You know why? Because I'm the right-hand man. So you got to put me on the right side, put her on the left side. Make the bunny rabbit over there so she can hop away. And then you know what? I'm going to stop. It's your show. I'm done.
Oh, hop away, huh? No, I know. Let's flip us. I feel like when I talk to you, you have to be lined up to my camera, and I'm looking at myself. So
right. Hey, I feel that. I understand. No worries.
But anyways, first question. Where are you originally from?
Norwood, Ohio. It is the only city inside of a city inside of Cincinnati. So born and raised in the Cincinnati area. But from Norwood, Ohio. Love it. It's my alma mater. Got so much family and friends back there that, you know, I could shout out, but shout out to Norwood.
Oh, Norwood. And where are you located now?
Now I'm in southern Indiana. I'm still within the tri-state of Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, but I'm in southern Indiana, out here close to family. You know, our family is big time on staying together. We've got one brother that's about an hour away, but we're all relatively close. So I'm southern Indiana area, Midwest. Gotta love it. Don't know what day it's going to be with rain, sun, sun, snow, fall. We could have all 4 of them in one day.
Yeah, you really can. New England. I'm freezing right now, and this afternoon it was warm, but it's windy. So if you got wind of the wind, the sun's hot. So it's crazy weather, I guess, wherever we are. But
absolutely,
being close to family is important. But I have to ask, why does Benji have a hillbilly accent, but you siblings don't?
He is going to get you for calling him out. But, that is hilarious. Little Redneck, you know we talking about you, homie. Yeah, so, my brother, Benji Moore, a.k.a. Lil Redneck, all of us talk like we're from Cincinnati, except for him.
Why?
For some reason, he has got the most hillbilly / Hoosier accent that I have ever heard in my life. The boy's got the Duck Dynasty beard, wears the daggone Bill hat, and, he is 100% hillbilly as all get out.
And he has a full family.
He talk like he got a fork open his neck, and he talk like this with his mouth shut. And he got a big old chew in, and I don't get it. That boy is hick as can be.
He is. He's a hard worker. Every time he comes in, he's like either going to work or coming from work and going to bed. Once in a while, we get to see the children pop in and out, but
Right. But
what
you're
a
right. Most of the
hard-working
time he is working. I mean, the boy busts his butt. He does 12-hour shifts, 5 to 6 days a week. And when he gets his time off, which is 2 days sometimes every now and then, he gets to spend the time with his kids. And at that point, he doesn't want anything to do with the internet, nothing to do with the phone, nothing to do with anybody. And I don't blame him. You know what I mean? I mean, he's got barely enough time to take care of the family as it is. He's busting his butt for it. And I'm very proud of him. Very, very proud.
He's definitely what you call a good dad. Always working. Always. 12 hours. You see he's tired, but he still has those children hanging all over it. But we won't get into him because he will have a turn eventually. But next, what was your career?
How far do you want me to go back?
Well,
let me ask you that.
We have an hour. Let's summer it up. We got an hour. Let's summer it up.
All right, I'll make it quick. So I started off like most little people do in telemarketing, and I got tired of it. I knew that I could do a lot better than just telemarketing. I could go anywhere I wanted and make my name any way I wanted to. So at the time through telemarketing, I was still big into going to church, and I planned on becoming a pastor or a missionary out in Spain. I wanted to go to Madrid, Spain, be a preacher out there and spread the gospel. Went to church, I went from church to Bible college. And in Bible college, I decided to drop out because of certain situations. We'll get to that soon, but that's going to be a fun story. But dropped out of Bible college and got into wrestling.
Did you get dropped out or kicked out? Just the question.
Dropped out. I could have gotten kicked out, but they said no. Well, and I played my cards. Like I said, we'll get to that story. That's a great story. But went from that into independent wrestling at Heartland Wrestling Association under Cody Hawk and Les Thatcher. Learned how to wrestle as much as I could under those two. Cody said he couldn't teach me any further and introduced me to Puppet from the Half Pint Brawlers. That's where my career originally started. I went from Half Pint Brawlers rookie into a Half Pint Brawlers mentor. I was helping book the shows, run the shows, but all the meanwhile still getting my butt shaved and my hair shaved and, a tattoo on the butt and all kinds of craziness. We did wacky, wild nonsense.
Go back. Tattoo on the butt?
Yeah, I got a tattoo on my rear end of Puppet's face. That's a whole story from the time that we were on Spike TV. I was the rookie during this time. They were hazing me. And we did all kinds of things. So you're going to ask me a question later, I'm sure.
Yeah, go back to finishing your story about.
I'm going to finish the story. Got on with Puppet and the Half Pint Brawlers. They tested me out for a year, and then they eventually made me part of the crew. And that's where I got to travel the nation. I traveled the world. And I've been to many different continents and seen 3 of the different oceans. I've got all of that thanks to midget wrestling and independent wrestling, because without Cody Hawk, I wouldn't have met Puppet. Without Puppet, I would not have made all that travel. So my life has a lot to do with those 2 men. And I give them both big shout outs. Puppet, rest in peace. I love you. Cody, thank you for everything. But yeah, that's what my career was, midget wrestling.
And how long was that? How many years?
2006, 7, 8, 7, 12? 10 to 12 years long. I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry, stoner brain. My bad. But yeah, between 10 and 12 years total.
Hey, everybody.
I loved it.
I guess that's a good way to travel, is to be in that industry, because your archive is wanted in different areas all over the country.
Absolutely.
And some countries worship us. They care and they go above and beyond, and it's amazing.
Buddy, hang on. I'm going to stop you a second. I just saw Buddy Wilson's comment. Why he got to be a hillbilly? Laugh out loud. You know Benji. You two are basically brothers. I don't want to hear that nonsense. You know daggone well that boy is hick and hillbilly as all get out. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm sorry, I had to stop. Go ahead.
He's a good character. Your
I
brother.
love my baby brother. It's great.
How many siblings do you have?
Altogether, 5.
And
I
how
had to
many
think about that
are
for a
little
second.
people?
2.
And the rest are average?
Yes.
And your parents were?
My mom was short, like us, and my dad was average.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
So
We got the mixture of everything. I mean, we had 3 shorties, 3 tallies. Take that how you want. I mean, 3 short boys and then 1 tall brother and 2 tall sisters.
So who is the more vicious one? Like the protector of the siblings?
My tall brother, Jeremy. No doubt about it. 100%.
He whips a butt if need be.
Oh, if I made a phone call, he'd be in here as quick as could be.
But I would imagine you were scary too. Even though that you're little, you were scary. No?
Somewhat. I mean, I keep it on the quiet side, but yeah, I have a temper. That's why I like to smoke a lot. I have a temper.
It just calms you down.
Yeah.
That's my mother. I love you, Mom. I'll call you back.
Put your phone on vibrate, Ms. Host. What you doing? I got mine on vibrate.
I forgot to.
The heck? Come on now.
All right. Well, before we continue asking Turtle some questions, we're going to hit a commercial. Stay tuned. We got so much to learn about our co-host Turtle.
It's going to be.
Attention all card collectors and traders. Introducing the Uncommon Card Shop. Looking for that rare card? That unique collector card? The one that you can't find? The one that is almost impossible? Your search is finally over. You found us. Now, what are you waiting for? Follow the link and discover why we are every collector's best friend. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to LBOC Unplugged with Miss SmoKii. And if you are just tuning in, you've missed a couple things that we've learned for Turtle, but you'll have to watch that, and we're going to move forward. So we learned about your family. You have average and little people. You've traveled all over the world. Let's talk about Hong Kong.
Oh, okay. Hong Kong. Yes. That was a blast.
What happened?
Basically, Hong Kong happened. I went to Hong Kong with a man named Jason. He is the owner and producer and founder of what we called Fright Dome. Fright Dome was located in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Circus Casino on Las Vegas Boulevard. I was one of the head clowns. Myself, my ex-wife, one of the other head clowns, our top lead of all of our scare actors, and one of our top makeup artists went with Jason to Hong Kong to open the very first haunted theater attraction ever by America. We did that. We put Fright Dome out there in Hong Kong on top of one of the largest mountains that they have. It was the most beautiful view I've ever seen. I broke so many laws while I was there, such as getting paparazzi on the street, stopping traffic in the street while we're dancing in the sidewalk, driving like we're in bumper cars, literally all over the place. And this tiny little clown-looking car that has a 1 front wheel and 2 back. It looks exactly like it does on TV. No lie. Those buildings where you see like hundreds of apartments stacked on top of one another, like you see Jackie Chan going back and forth in that's real. Them bamboo stands, that's real. But some of the best food I've ever had. One of the most awesome times I ever got to do, because I was all over Hong Kong's, what do you call it? Their media, all over their newspapers and everything. I got to be famous out there. It was amazing. I came back home and it felt amazing as well, because I come back and people knew what we did, but I still got treated like me. And I loved that. I wasn't above anybody.
That's
I
good.
wasn't below anybody. We were all still on the same level. And that's the way I
good.
like to be. But getting that recognition while I was out there, that feeling with pride of glory, that's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get too big headed with it, because I wasn't then, and I'm not going to be now. I enjoyed it. But when I came back home, I was happy to be home.
I bet.
So it was a long trip. I do not recommend going there if you have asthma, because you cannot breathe. It is so daggone humid. It feels like you were breathing in rain.
Ugh.
But yeah, I loved every bit of Hong Kong. It was amazing.
Everybody says Hong Kong and Taiwan is beautiful.
I've not been to Taiwan yet, but I've heard a lot of stories about Taiwan that it's gorgeous.
Yeah, my friend's been all over the country. Her husband was a sound engineer, and I think now he is in the world of gaming, which is very popular in China. So
absolutely.
Huge.
Absolutely. Are you kidding? They have world tournaments over gaming in China.
I mean, this is huge. Like they have like the screens and like I was like, "Ooh, that's interesting."
It's like on the big old IMAX screens and everything that you see.
It really is.
Yep.
It's. I didn't think it was this. The gaming world has taken a whole different world, to be honest. Like Pokemon, now you can chase the trails of Pokemon, and now you can play with other people and talk to people in China. It's just.
It's funny that you mentioned that. I can't show them on screen because of rights, but I sell Pokemon. I collect and resell. If you guys didn't know that, check it out on Facebook. You'll find me. And if you're curious, just message me. But yeah, I've got a link for it and everything. It's through Whatnot, and I like it. I grew up on it. That was our generation. I mean, when we were kids, Pokemon was popular. It came out in the 90s to America, and it went booming. I was one of the kids that loved it. I
like the Pogs. The Pogs.
Oh, I loved the Pogs with the little metal one, and then you had I loved those. Now you're bringing back memories. We're getting off track talking about old school. I was
psycho about those. Like they had different and kicking butt, and like today kids don't know what it was like back then. Like today, kids have like technology, tablets, and blah 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 blah. But you had to interact with people to play these games and stuff. So
I got you. Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's got to be 100% interaction. You guys check out that right there. YouTube.com / Micro Brothers United. That will take you to all of our videos. If you've not seen anything other than tonight, go there. Check us out. We're not only live on Thursday nights with Lil Ms. SmoKii, and it's not ever always going to be me. Tonight's my night that I get to get interviewed and y'all get to know about me. But if you want to know who the group is, check us out right there at that link. For real. You will not be disappointed. We have a little bit of coffee on Monday mornings at 7 a.m. LBOC Unplugged with Lil Ms. SmoKii at 7 p.m. on Thursday nights. And the Mini Vinny Show with Mr. Phoenix on Friday nights at 7 p.m.
That's tomorrow.
Monday morning, 7 a.m. Thursday night, 7 p.m. Friday night, 7 p.m. One number to remember, 3 days. Very easy. But come check us out for real. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Give us a share, please. The more you share, the more followers we're going to get. And we're trying to make something big here. Nobody's ever had an all LP only podcast. We have two. And we have a third podcast that's not all LP, but we have 3 podcasts total. We're making something huge, guys. Help us out, please.
Yes. Please
but
share.
I'm sorry, Lil Ms. SmoKii.
No, it's okay.
interrupted. My bad.
You have the no, never feel bad. You have the host in you, so exploit us all you can. It's important.
Right there, that link tree. I just did it again. I'm sorry. Link tree will give you every link to everything that we have, all platforms, whether it be X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It doesn't matter. It's on that. So copy that, take a picture of it with your phone, take a screenshot, save that, and then find us.
Yes.
Please. Sorry, I did it again. See, you're right. I like to control a lot. I was recently told by somebody that I am very controlling when I get on show, and I'm starting to notice it. So yeah, you're right.
I don't think it's controlling.
You can tell me later on that you were right, but I'll take that one.
I think it's excitement, to be honest. You get excited and just go with it. So I like how you're excited about these shows because it's been awesome. And somebody says your phone's on break because you like vibration.
Listen here, Kelly. You knock that nonsense.
I was like,
she being naughty over there.
So has Turtle ever had those one night stands?
Well, of course. I mean,
of course. He says it like, yeah, every other day. Of course I do.
I was a midget wrestling hoe. Okay. I was straight up. I didn't care. Now I was protection. I always was protected. Yeah, but when you're out and about and you're drinking and you're feeling fabulous and you're finding somebody that's out there giving you the eye and then dancing up on you, you obviously going to go home with it. I'm sorry. I wasn't in a relationship. I went home with it. But thank God I didn't catch nothing. I always tested every 6 months, made sure I was clean, made sure everything was great. And yeah, I was Deuce Bigelow, the mini version.
I bet you sound like that show with the brothers in the sun. There you go. We can make a show, little people, and you could be the pimp daddy uncle.
Hey, don't even think twice. I'm game. Let's go.
I know you're uncles to everybody. You hear Uncle Turtle, like, wait, what?
Oh my goodness!
Gosh, everybody just adopts Turtle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're a wild one in the sack. So, what's the craziest thing that you've ever done in Spike TV?
Ooh, well, there's a few.
I bet.
So I'm just going to list them, and then you tell me which story you want.
You told us something about a stapler and manhood.
Okay, you want to know about that one? So again, I do jackass style stunts. I do all kinds of jackass style stunts. We did them during the wrestling show. We would use them as an intermission style type thing. When I stopped wrestling and I became the MC host, I then became the jackass stunt boy for the show. So we would always auction off to the highest bidder and using $1 as a second in time. So if there's $60, there's 60 seconds. Okay, 1 minute. We would bid off to the highest bidder to take a Stanley staple gun and the highest dollar that they bid and staple it directly to my bare sack. And I had to hold it there for the length of time that they had bid. Oh. The longest one I had to hold was for 16 minutes and 40-something seconds.
Oh!
Thanks to Kid Rock and his girlfriend in Detroit. He showed up randomly to one of our shows in Detroit. We had 1,000+ people there at that show. It was at a theater. It was one of our largest shows of the year. We had planned for this big time. He found out we were there, showed up, sat way back in the back. Nobody knew he was there from our cast. Starts bidding. And then we hear who won. And we hear him go, yeah, we've all met him by this point, okay? We've known him for a bit. As soon as I heard his voice, I cussed him out on stage as his girlfriend's on her way walking down, dancing like this with cash in her hand. Now, don't mind me. I wanted the money.
How much was it?
$1,000.
Was it worth it?
Absolutely.
Did you?
The worst thing about that is, after the first 5 minutes, I went numb. I didn't feel nothing. So
Okay.
she
That was my
stapled
next
me again.
question,
She's like,
like-
"Can I staple you again?" And I'm like, "It's $1,000. Of course you can do whatever the hell you want. Go right ahead." She stapled me again. That one got chafed. Thankfully, only in the skin. But I held them both there for the 16 minutes.
Was it at 100?
Went backstage. After she took the first one out, showed the blood that it was real, gave me all my money. I had to go backstage and fish hook that second one out with a pair of needle nose. That was the most horrific pain I've ever been in my life. So that was probably the craziest thing I've done. One of them.
I was going to say, ouch. Ouch. Hot Wheels. He is Hot Wheels, huh, Vinny? Vinny's jealous of you. He always calls you Hot Wheels.
Absolutely. Hey, man, we can get you one of these and I'll race you. In my other one that has a roll cage on it. Don't forget, I'm crazy.
All right, what else have you done?
Such as? On Spike or just in life?
Spike. We'll do one more Spike and then we'll...
Okay. I got a tattoo of my boss's face on my rear end. And this was to prove that I was a half pint brawler. If you saw the last episode of Half Pint Brawlers on Spike TV, yeah, I'm not showing it on here. If you want proof, go to my Facebook. It's all over it, okay? But I am not showing it live. I am not trying to get us kicked off nor deleted of any kind.
Somebody look for that picture so I can post it, please. It's on.
No, you're not posting it on here.
Oh,
you post it on here, we're getting banned. It's not happening. Oh, dear Lord. Look, well, when we go to commercial break next, she's going to have that daggone picture. They're going to put it up there, and I'm going to be banned again. You know how many times I've been banned off of all social media?
They're not going to know it's you. It's your butt picture.
There's only one man in all the world that has a picture of Puppet the Psycho Dwarf looking like a Jerry curled Lionel Richie on his butt. Signed by Puppet. I thought I was getting the Half Pint Brawler logo. No, I was told I'm getting something that resembles the company. I couldn't decide where it was going to be, and I couldn't see it until it was done. But it was going to be proof that I belonged to the company. No, he put it as proof I belonged to him. Joke was on him. I got to poo on his face every day. Still, rest in peace, brother. I love you. But I turned that joke around real quick. Show the tat, show the tat, show the... No! It's not happening, Michael. Forget about it. Look at that Kelly on it. Show the tat. What? No! Are you all really trying to get POD to hang me? It's not going to happen.
Email.
I'll show the tat on my own live stream. I am not doing it on here. I'm not trying to get us canceled for real. But there will be a day where everybody will see it. I promise. I might even put it as my profile picture. So go follow me.
Email Lil Ms SmoKii.lboc@gmail.com and you'll get your personal copy of Turtle's butt tattoo of his boss.
You better be getting revenue for that. I want pay.
$5. $5. Oh, we'll make it 10. We'll make it $10.
That's all my booty's worth is $10. That's hilarious. All right, next question. We're getting crazy. What's up?
Commercial. If you want the next question, you got to come back. Stay tuned.
See you guys.
Hey, my cappuccinos. How are you? It's Lil Ms SmoKii. I need you to do me a favor. Please share this TikTok, LBOC Unplugged. But we need 1,000 followers. Please, let's get SmoKii to 1,000 so we can go on air. But the idea is to continue the conversation. So, Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. You do not want to miss
LBOC Unplugged with SmoKii.
Hello, my bad.
Welcome
It's SmoKii
back
time.
to LBOC Unplugged with Lil Ms. SmoKii. I'm your
Oh,
host.
it's only
with
7:30.
Co-host Turtle.
Tried to get that in on the commercial break, and you saw me blowing it. I'm like, well, they didn't see what I was blowing out, so that's okay.
You have a spirit next to you. It just
Oh boy,
faded away. So
that's
it
exactly
seems
what it
like
was.
you are a wild card.
I am.
Question: how many times have you been arrested?
Never.
Never, because
Believe
you
it or
never
not,
got caught?
never once. For all the stuff that I've done, oh boy, such as what we call a suspension hang off of the Hard Rock Casino before they tore it down, the Hard Rock Casino guitar
In Vegas.
in Vegas. We went out there after our show for Fright Dome, and I got up there and we did a quick suspension hang, did it for 10 seconds, and got down and ran because that is completely illegal.
I bet.
Thankfully, I live in Indiana now and no longer in Nevada.
How many little people have been arrested?
That I don't know. I mean, I know a few that have been, and
That
they're
are
part of
little
my
people?
crew, and I'm not going to name them,
I don't
but
want to,
yeah.
but they're little people?
Oh, absolutely.
How did they cuff them? I'm just curious. Did they like
Double cuff because, you know, our arms we got them T-Rex arms, man. It's not exactly like they're going to put them in front of them because we're just going to we're going to take them down by their manhood. Otherwise, they're going to take two sets of them little cuffs, link them together, put them on either wrist, and we're sitting there like this, looking like we're Superman.
do they know we're that flexible where we can put it underneath our legs?
Yeah,
I
we can
shouldn't
touch
have
our
said that.
toes, y'all.
I
Where y'all can
shouldn't
only
have
get
said
past your
that,
knees, we
but
can touch our toes.
we're
Boy,
so
you better hush that up. That is not okay on this. There's Benji the redneck, being his redneck himself.
that's called brother love. So
Uh-huh.
let's hear some Vegas stories. I can only imagine.
So in Las Vegas, I started my own midget wrestling company after I went from the Half Pint Brawlers. I left Chicago, left Puppet out there to do his thing. I went to do my thing. Nope, not a bad split up or anything, but I wanted to try my own.
Hey, so
And
some
started
companies
up
differently.
Midgets Unleashed. Hi, baby girl, I love you. And started up Midgets Unleashed. Had three wrestling shows there, and they were a sellout every time. I had over 1,200 people packed out to the street. Loved it. Went from that into working at Fright Dome. Fright Dome, I went from a scare actor on the floor to a lead scare actor all the way up to Hong Kong. And that was the story I just gave you a little bit ago. In Fright Dome, it was 6 haunted houses, 4 haunted mazes, 2 haunted roller coasters, and 3 haunted zones.
Wow.
I ran the house at one point when the lead was when she had to take off. And the second point, I was running the clown zone, helping, you know, second lead. That was the time of my life. The makeup took 4 hours alone. We were in makeup for 8 hours. We would leave the show straight to the cafeteria, still in makeup, mind you. Haunted clowns, scary clowns, looking like Teletubbies from down below. You know, we had not only clowns, we had zombies. Not only zombies, we had the people from Leather.
Did you do your own makeup? Or did
Huh?
somebody do it for you? Did you do your own makeup?
It depended on time, but I was able to do my own makeup as well. We've got pictures of that where you'll see me in makeup here soon enough. For Halloween week, I plan on going decked out in makeup, and you'll see me in probably one of my Sugar Skull outfits or something like that. But yeah, I did my own, and we had Arab artists out there doing it for me, such as Brenda, George, and Lily, just to name a few. Those were my top 3 that I went to because they all 3 knew what I wanted. I would show up. I wouldn't have to give them direction. I told them one time what I wanted, and they went with it. And they knocked it out of the park. But yeah, in Vegas, I had a blast. I did all of that. I've done street performing in Vegas. I wasn't so low to where I wasn't willing to go down there and chill out with the actual locals of Vegas, because that's where everybody went. If you were a local, you didn't hang out on the strip. You only went to the strip for work. You stayed away from the strip because that's where all the tourists were, and it was always crazy.
Oh,
So we hung out downtown in Old Vegas, or we hung out at our local bars or whatever. My favorite hangout was the Double Down Saloon, a punk rock bar where everybody went, and everybody, it was my Cheers. You would walk in, everybody knew you. It didn't matter if
really far.
you were a punk. It didn't matter if you were a freak. It didn't matter if you were a normal person. We all loved you the same. You walked
Why
in.
can't
Your
we go
family
back
was
with
great.
that?
Oh yeah,
Why can't we go back in that time when
was
everybody
amazing.
just bumped fists, had fun, carried on? But
I fully agree. That was some of the best times.
it really was.
But yeah, Las Vegas was amazing. I loved it.
Vegas is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas is fun. I saw a little person, Elvis, and it was awesome. I had to get my picture. He really looked like Elvis. So, and there was a lot. The skylines, people whipping, the lights.
Oh yeah, the zip line that goes straight down the
Yeah.
Fremont Street
the
dome.
whole- yeah.
That is a lot of fun. I've done that. I can't remember how many times I've done that. It is so fun.
It looked fun. It looked
I'm
fun.
an adrenaline junkie. I love doing crazy stuff. And doing that was fun as could be. I mean, going 40 mile an hour straight down a zip line under a big dome that's doing nothing but neon lights. And you see nothing but a crowd below you.
And you're just dangling.
It's a blast.
You're just dangling.
Mm-hmm.
Did you whip anything at people? You see, like the type that would just.
No. No. I wouldn't be mad if somebody did that to me. So no, I never did that.
So you were wild to yourself, but not wild to hurt others. Well, that's
Absolutely.
good. That's good. I wish more
Absolutely.
people did the wild to them and not wild to other people.
Now I would pull pranks on my friends. There's no doubt about that.
Is fine.
But if it's just complete strangers, nah, I can't do that.
No. Any more wild stories in Vegas?
Not in Vegas.
What made you go out there to start?
My own midget wrestling company. And my ex-wife. But we won't get into that.
We don't have to get into that. Everybody has an ex that nobody wants to talk about, which is fine. Yep. So, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Paralyzation. Back surgery gone wrong. I wish I could say it was from wrestling or from one of my crazy stunts. It wasn't. It was a back 16. No, I wasn't, Kelly. That's one thing I've never done. I've never been on Jerry. But I have a lot of friends that have, and we'll get to that.
Yeah.
The aquariums are insane in Vegas. The one in the Silverton Casino is amazing. I love it. It was probably by far my favorite one I've ever seen. But back to the question at hand, the worst injury I've ever had was where they cut my spinal cord, and it put me in the chair. It was a 16-hour surgery. It was a needed surgery because of our dwarfism, where our backs naturally cause scoliosis. We need to get the rods put in our backs. I had already had 2 surgeries done prior to this. 3 surgeries, sorry. So 3 back surgeries prior to this. And my scoliosis was caused even more because of that. So I had to go in and do a tibula. What's the T called? I can't remember. It's not tibula. Thoracic. I had to go from thoracic 3 to lumbar 5. And if you don't know where lumbar 5 to thoracic 3 is, it's basically your shoulder blades to your tailbone. They had to go in, put rods, put window spacers, put the screws, put the wires. They had everything out and laid out for me. But while I was cut open, I was laying there like a jellyfish because my bones were not intact. When they went to close me up, one of the wires caught my spinal cord and severed it. Basically cut it and came very close to cutting it in half. Everything went off, beep, 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 beep. They let go. Everything went back to normal, but I'm laying there like a jellyfish. They went in, found out where it cut me, fixed the area, and then closed me back up, brought me to. Before I went in, I knew it was a 50% chance of being paralyzed.
They always say
The reason
that.
I had the surgery is because if I wouldn't have, I would have been paralyzed because of the spinal cord snapping on its own. That was the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but I was there for a reason. It taught me a whole different way to live. You know, as little people, we adapt to life. Most of us that learn to adapt will not complain. We will not, wallow or in self-pity. We will wallow in pain, but not in self-pity. We find a way to get it done. There were teenage boys there that just lost everything. They were average height. They didn't know how to adapt. They didn't know what to do in life. They were stuck. I was there for a reason. I figured that out. So that motivated me to get off my rear end, out of my bed, show the boys it could be done, and then get them to tag along with me and change their spirits. And it did. So worst injury, but greatness came out of it.
Did they help you?
Oh, 100%. The motivation getting me out of bed. The days that I couldn't get up, they were in my room. Jake, get up. Let's go. You got us up. You got to get out of bed. Let's go. They motivated the crap out of me. I mean, I can't thank them enough. We had George, we had Josh, we had Elijah, we had Melissa, we had I'm missing Damien, and he's going to kill me. Andrew. All of my boys and the one girl, I love you, and I hope you're doing great. Because of you, I'm still up and about. So thank you. Yeah.
Everybody helps everybody. I just had my lumbar done in my cervical, my why can I not think of the name? Not my hip, my pelvis. They put 2 screws in my pelvis to keep my spine straight. It's so weird to see my x-rays. Do you get pictures of your x-rays?
Oh yeah.
I always ask because then I could see, and then when I go to a different doctor, if they're not in the network, you show them right there. And I'm just all about looking at it. It's just weird. And everybody asks why little people have big butts. Well, our tailbone goes straight out like a dog. So
No. Hold up. No.
What?
That is not why.
Yes, it is.
We got that juicy booty, okay? It's from the hood. It ain't got nonsense to do with that tailbone. No, ma'am. It's that juju, that good. Everybody want to go,
Listen, I like my tailbone. I
we're your
it.
original walking bobbleheads, okay? The big head and the big booty. Just admit it, we got that hood booty. That's all it is.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree. But when I first saw that, I died. I was like, that explains it.
I get that. I know what you're saying. But I had to crack up with that a little bit. I'm like, no. I'm not letting no daggone tailbone be the excuse of my booty. I got that hood. I got that good.
Baby Got Back is our song.
Oh, man. Are we about to go to commercial or what are we doing? I don't know. I mean, I need to take a break a moment. That just got me going. I'm like, yeah. Holla at me, girls. I'm free.
He's single and mingling. And we're going to go to commercial. Stay tuned.
Every Monday, every day, a little bit of coffee. Micro Brothers United, man, they get together and they do the talk show host, man.
Little bit of coffee.
Introducing Lil Bit of Coffee, the world's only all-little person podcast. Join the Lil Brew crew as we spill all the beans on last week's wild adventures. We invite our outrageous guests and dive into everything from mainstream madness to the wacky, crazy, wild sports. This is not your daddy's fight club. It is the 5-Foot Fantasy Club, and every mama is invited. Yeah. Tune in and vibe with the world's smallest crew as we talk big laughs, bold nonsense, and early morning energy. All powered by one strong brew. Little Bit of Coffee podcast, Mondays at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central. YouTube.com/ @Microbrothers United. Again, youtube.com/@Microbrothers United.
So grab your Joe and let's go.
Welcome back to LBOC Unplugged with Lil Ms. SmoKii, your host with co-host Turtle.
Me!
Before we went to commercial, we asked him what's the worst thing that's ever happened. And he was talking about his spinal surgery that left him in a wheelchair but did not make him dead. He is still Turtle. He can do whatever he needs to. He just has to figure it out in a different way. But I think God made you in this position to do something different. And I think we need to help some people our heights and the younger generation.
Absolutely. I fully agree. If anybody is stuck in the same position I am and you feel like you can't keep going, holla at me. Message
Any
me.
of us.
Call me on video chat. I don't care. If I can't answer you, I will message you right back and say, hey, I'll call you back. Talk to me. I've been there. I've done it. And I will absolutely help you get it back up and going. We want to keep you positive. We want to keep that mindset up because it's very easy to find that dark spot.
Yeah.
It's very easy to
Quickly.
put yourself in a corner.
Quickly.
And you want to melt down because you feel like you're a burden to everybody else.
Yep.
You're not.
And you're not alone.
You're definitely not alone.
And if we haven't experienced it, we know somebody that has, and we will give you the right connection. So that's with everybody. We're not saying that we're pros, but we've been there. And I woke up paralyzed through my surgery too, and everything flashes. So what you are thankful for, it should be walking. Put your feet on the ground every day and able to walk, because there's people that are in a bed that can't move from head down because they've got into a car accident in their spine. Your spinal cord, guys, is so important. Us being little, it's closed. So our hole for the spinal cord to go in gets pinched.
Yeah.
And as wrestlers who are slamming their spine, it's compressing. That's why you have discs to separate.
I had a spinal decompression done because of that.
Yeah.
But that happened at 15, and then I went into wrestling. So
that didn't stop.
Yeah, it happens. It's different for every little person too, though.
It really
I've got little people friends that's never had back surgery and are healthy as an ox and go and wrestle. You know, it's just the luck of the draw. But we play the hands we're dealt. Otherwise, we're going to roll over and die. And we don't want you to roll over and die.
Hi, Pat.
Now, ask me something interesting. I want to get on a good story. You know what? How about this question? Ask me what is the craziest thing I did in college that didn't get me kicked out, but why I dropped out.
Tell us that one.
This is naughty. All right, guys and girls, you're going to think that your boy Turtle is a heathen.
You are a heathen, and you have 2 minutes because our clock's ticking.
I'm making it quick. As you know, I went to Bible college to be a preacher. Like I said, I wanted to be a missionary to Spain. When I went to Bible college, I was in a relationship with a girl. I will not name her just for privacy reasons because I'm not that kind of guy. But my girlfriend and I were very, very close. We were high school boyfriend and girlfriend, sweethearts going into college together. We stayed together in college. And before we went into college, we were messing around doing our thing, you know, young adults, going to be young adults, having fun. And we experimented and we were comfortable with one another. We were going to church because we had to go to church every Sunday and every Wednesday in order to go to this Bible college. Well, one day, Turtle, your boy sitting here, got a little horny in church. And he did something he should not have. He was sitting next to his girlfriend and said, hey, and gave her the eye. And she looked back at him and gave him this eye, like, really? And I was like, So she went down and I said, okay, and sat back. And for 30 minutes, your boy Turtle was getting his, you know, under what?
Hear it.
And we were having fun. during service. This church holds easily 1,500 people in the auditorium during this service. So we sat in the back with the old people thinking they wouldn't hear nor see. Oh, they heard and saw. It got them all kinds of wild because the very next day I get called into the pastor and the dean's office telling me that there's a couple old folks that you almost gave a heart attack to.
They were jealous.
That's what I said.
Did you say you were praying in front of
That
you?
was my remark. I was like, hey, seriously, they were a little jealous, and I'm sorry, but I've known this girl forever. We plan on getting married, yada, yada. And
in a church.
I did not get kicked out. My punishment was I was not allowed to talk to another female for the rest of my year. And my smart aleck mouth came back and said, are you going to give me different professors as teachers then? Because if I ain't allowed to talk to them, I ain't going to know what I need to do. Because in class, when she asks me a question, I'm going to look at her like this. And then when she asks again, I'm going to look at her like this again. And then I'm going to get sent to your office and you're going to ask why. And I'm going to give you the response because you said I can't talk to a female. I was a bad heathen boy. I am sorry. I do apologize to the church and everybody. God, I love you. And you know, and I have already made right on this. But daggone it, your boy was bad.
You are going to have a freaking list of things that he's going to ask you that you need to sin about.
I'm
looking
forward to Judgment Day, but then again, I'm not.
You better so many things now. You better start doing good now.
I've been doing good since then. I'm talking to you for crying out loud. I am doing a community service at this point.
You know, you do community service.
Look at that. I got you to break character.
Oh, that's great. I think God put you in a chair to calm yourself.
Yeah, it just made me more wild. Are you kidding?
Yeah, but it's kind of containing you just a little. You can still be wild, but it kind of contains you because they say as you get older, you get wiser, and the less you care on what others think, and your mouth speaks when it needs to speak. I can just see it. So I think God's like, I'm just going to put you in your chair. But we got 3 minutes. Oh, actually 6 minutes. So we're going to ask where's the randomest place that you've had sex? Well, the church. Blasted the church.
The church, no doubt in my mind.
2 more real quick. Have you ever
seen again, I don't want to, real quick, I don't want to put a bad name on the church. I am a godly man, truthfully. And that was probably the dumbest thing I've ever done, the most disrespectful thing I've ever done. Do not take that lightly, but it is probably the craziest thing. So I don't want that to come across negative on the church because that's the way it started sounding to me, and I apologize for that. That's not the way I meant for it to sound at all.
I don't think it was, and I don't think you're the only one, to be honest. Yeah. Because I've heard some wild stories. Because you got to think about it. You got nuns back in the day. So they were no innocent angels.
Agreed. All right. Sorry. Interrupted again. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. My grandmother used to tell me about the nuns back in the day, you know? But what people don't know won't hurt.
That's a whole different topic for a whole nother day.
Right. So I asked if you ever pooped yourself in public or on stage.
Absolutely. I still do to this day. Are you kidding me? The older you get, you don't know if you trust a fart. And when you need to let one out because your stomach is so bloated and you ain't got a choice, you better pray that you've got some wet wipes.
Wet wipes. Mothers understand this. When you have children, your whole system's gone. So you don't even, like when you sneeze, you can pee. So sneeze, pee, they rhyme, it goes together. So
somebody back there farting on me right now. I don't know if it's me or you.
No, that was my foot, and that could probably
Oh,
be the
I heard that too.
backstage. Dennis already called me out once. That Dennis. Oh, it was so good to see Dennis today.
I am so happy that we got to see him today. I'm happy he's doing so much better. I loved him. We've been missing him. Just know that he is doing great.
He's still getting prayers. He's not out of the woodwork, but
just keep the prayers in. We won't go into detail for privacy. Just keep prayers for Pappy and know that he's on the mend.
Yep. He has a good wife taking care of him, and it was really good, like to hear from him. He sounds weak, so just rest and don't worry about talking. But one thing you could tell a kid from 5 to 21, what would something be as an advice?
Don't get caught up in cliques, because when you're caught up in a clique, you're not yourself. Don't worry about what the other kids are thinking. If you're not the popular kid, that's okay. I wasn't the popular kid. I wanted to be popular, but I was the only little guy in the school. You know how I made myself popular? I made myself stand out by doing stuff that nobody else would.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to go out there and do stupid stuff. I'm not telling you to go out there and hurt yourself.
No.
Be you, but be flamboyantly you.
Yeah.
Make it known who you are, and then stay true to that.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you try to be somebody for somebody else,
you're not you.
You're starting your depression and you're starting the darkness.
Yeah.
I found that out the hard way. Most of us did as adults. We found that out the hard way as kids. So don't ever worry about what your friends think. If they're thinking funny of you, they ain't your friends.
No.
Don't try to make somebody your friend that wants you to be like them, or that you have to prove that you're cool enough to be like them or in their crew. It's not worth it.
No, it's not. And as kids, 30, 50 friends was awesome.
And that's even for young adults. Young adults that just get out of high school, your cliques are breaking up. You're lost. You don't know what to do. So you're out there in the bars trying to figure it out. Don't do that.
No, you're lost.
Don't do that. You have so many opportunities with so much social media to where you can connect with anybody.
Yeah.
Find your people. Don't just go out there willy-nilly. Oh yeah, I like this person just because, you know, it's not the vibe. It's they look cool enough with a few things that I would get along with, but not everything. That's not your person. Somebody going to look at you the same way. They cool enough because they get along with me on certain things, but not everything. I ain't their person. I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. Limit yourself. Keep your circle small. Have multiple friends, but keep your circle small, because that small circle is always going to have your back.
Always.
That's my advice.
Yep. Sometimes they think bigger circles is better, but it really isn't. So
right.
Keep it close. 5 people that you can trust. Hold them tight. Hold them tight. Monday morning, a little bit of coffee. Nobody said the word that.
Nobody got a cup last week? Uh-oh, somebody wasn't paying attention.
Nobody. So that means they weren't watching. Why are you not watching?
Get this one?
SmoKii.
There's 2 different ones, y'all. You can win. But guess what? You have to remember the catchphrase. Not only do you have to remember it, you have to be the very first one to type it in the chat on Monday morning. So that means you got to be there 7 a.m. sharp.
Eastern. And they will mail you one of these.
Absolutely. So what's the catchphrase going to be? Do I get to pick? Are you going to pick?
Our fire chief received his, and he was very thankful for being on our show, and he was credible, giving us tips on fire safety. So thank you. He received his mug. Everybody likes our mugs. Thanks to Kim, who makes it for us. Turtle, you tell us the word for Monday. What will it be?
Halloween season. Easy peasy.
Halloween season.
Halloween season. Because it's the best time of the year.
You got it. You got it. So we will see you Monday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time with your little bit of coffee crew. Also, we got tomorrow the new, was it the Mini Vinny and Phoenix show tomorrow at 7 p.m. here on YouTube / Micro Brothers Unite. We'll see you Monday morning, 7 a.m.
Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Don't forget. Yeah, guys. Bye.
Thank you for watching Little Bit of Coffee. Be sure to stop by our official page at youtube.com/@Micro Brothers United.